Today I am attempting a half marathon PB, hoping to break 90 minutes for the first time ever, and I found myself recently on the quest for the perfect race day shoe. Today I have made a rash purchase. I bought myself a pair of super shoes. So make sure to stick around because today we're going to answer the question, do these make me faster? And if so, by how much? So why did I buy such an obnoxious looking and bank balance upsetting pair of shoes, you ask? Well, I'm currently amidst my first ever best effort marathon prep, and today I have a tempo effort half marathon with 10k of sort of zone 2 work at the back end. I'm looking forward to today because there should be a PB on the cards. I've adjusted my goal to be around the 3 hour and 15 minute mark, but we'll see what happens. And today's going to be a really good performance indicator, so I thought there's no time like the present to see if they're going to translate into something exciting on marathon day. I don't really know how my gait's going to respond to these. I don't really know whether it's going to be 5 seconds per K, 10 seconds per K, no difference whatsoever. That's why we're making a video, essentially. I've had carbon plated shoes before, but these are the first sort of like real race specific crazy rocket ship things I've had. So you can feel it's really tilting you forwards, which means there's a lot of advantage to sort of landing with your forefoot rather than slamming your heel into the ground, which you can get away with chunkier, less performance focused shoes. So what I'll do is I'll do another 1K just to get warmed up and get a feel for these, and we'll get back here and we'll get started. But so far they feel very different to the shoes I just had on, and I bet I'm going to say the same thing once I've done a bit of a run. I need to tighten them up a little bit. They feel very unstable. Definitely feels like it's prioritizing a forefoot landing more than sort of a midfoot landing. So could be interesting in terms of gait today, but they feel fast, which I guess is what you all want to hear. So I'm going to tighten these up, get my breath back, get some fluids and some hydration on board. 21 kilometers locked and loaded. Victoria Park, Saturday morning, locked and loaded. 1:33.04 to beat. Goodbye. So I've clearly taken the wrong loop at the top because I'm currently running up a hill where I should be running slightly downhill. In other news, I settled quite nicely into a 4:09 per K pace. So far so good. Just under 8k to go. I've got a kick in me. Honestly, I couldn't tell you what it is. So the game now is don't kick too soon and blow up. Yeah. I'm just like exactly where I need to be tempo, sub-threshold wise, but it's do I kick at 5k? Do I kick at 3k? Do I kick at 1k? Am I going to roll the dice? Or am I just calmly going to see it through? Obviously I'm going to roll the dice. Just over 5k to go. I'm going to turn it on at 4k. Alex, chuck me the Lucasade like an actual throw. See what we're going for here.
Oh no!
Cut the video, cut the video.
Go. Redemptions.
Oh. my legs.
Meters, let's go.
700.
700. Let's get it. It's 128.
128.14. I'd say as a training run that was perfectly paced until I pushed it a bit harder, so realistically to go sub 130 today I had to push on a little bit. I'll get my breath back and we'll debrief.
Mate, smashed it.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so job done, all-time PB 128.14, and I'm very pleased with that at a personal level. These shoes shaved 5 minutes off my half marathon PB, which is exactly what we had planned for the title, so that's worked out very, very conveniently. So, all in all, I felt smooth, I felt quick. Did I feel lightning fast in comparison to the shoes that I normally do my high speed work in? No. Did I enjoy the experience of having a little bit more energy return? Yes. However, the big thing here is asking the question, what is your running style best suited to? And you've seen a lot of footage of me running. You'll probably see that I don't lift my knees up all that much on account of my short femurs. Very good for squatting big weights, which has become one of my fortes over the years. But in terms of big, long, beautiful stride efficiency when running, not the most optimal thing in the world. So moving at 4:11 per K pace, my gait and stride style and length and cadence in general isn't best suited to getting the most out of shoes like this, but I very much enjoy the experience of feeling bouncy, feeling light in a setting like this one where it's flat, you don't have much to think about other than just dropping the hammer. Sometimes you're a hammer, sometimes you're a nail, and I felt like a hammer today, which is very encouraging. So the big question is, were they worth £260? Because I paid for these with my own money, they weren't sent to me. I just wanted to experiment with how things felt. For me, I'm gonna go yes, because this is how I make a living and I made a video out of it, and I enjoyed the process. For you, if you fall into a similar category where maybe you're not really opening up your legs quite as much as some higher efficiency runners that are maybe moving at a bit of a higher pace, you might not be able to extract as much value out of these. I might be better suited with something a little bit less mental but still carbon plated, for example. I normally wear barefoot shoes day to day walking around. I wear Ultras, open toe box, zero drop shoes for all of my ultra running, and then I'll wear generally Sauconys for most of my sort of tempo, sub-threshold, pacier stuff. But I must admit, I felt quite smooth in these today. I didn't hate them, which is a very good sign for me when it comes to running trainers. So I'm pleased. I think I definitely got something from them. Not as much as I'd expected, if I'm entirely honest. I think 128.14 is a fair reflection of where my half marathon is. So at a personal level, I'm very pleased with that. I think in summary, there's definitely gains there. They're pretty marginal. For the price and the durability of these shoes, I'm not sure that the sort of juice would be worth the squeeze at the pace and level that I'm moving at, generally speaking. But if that's how you want to spend your money, then have at it. And let's admit, they look pretty cool. So at this point, if you do have any experiences to share with shoes like this for your training, please do drop them in the comments down below. It'd be great to sort of share what people have got up to with them. And I'm very pleased with that as part of a very inconsistent, interrupted marathon prep. So I'm going to wear these for the marathon. I'll wear them for a bit more race pace practice stuff before then, but other than that, they're going to stay away in the cupboard for speedier work only. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, make sure to drop it a like, comment down below, and hit subscribe and ding that little bell whilst you're there as well so that you don't miss any future videos. Thank you very much for watching, and onwards and upwards towards a marathon at the end of the month.